Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's a very exciting day because this is something that I've been wanting to do for so long. I wanted to show you guys our new puppy, Dakota. In today's video, I wanted to do something a little bit different from what I typically do on the channel. Also, excuse me if I sound a little bit nasally. My allergies have been extremely bad the past few weeks, so my apologies. So she is currently 4 months old as of today. She is a pure Labrador Retriever, and everybody that sees her compliments her eyes. She has like these bluish green eyes. Sometimes they turn a little bit hazily depending on like the weather. Apparently it's not very common in labs. Usually they have really dark eyes. So when we first got her a month ago, she was approximately 15 pounds. And now she is 26 pounds already, just in 4 weeks. So my oh my, is she getting big. The veterinarian actually predicted that she will be up to 100 pounds. Dakota loves to go on walks with us. She loves to run around the tennis court and play fetch with the balls. She is just an overall amazing dog. Just like me, Dakota is a big foodie. She loves eating her treats, her 3 meals a day. She loves to eat basically anything. I actually recently purchased a cake mix from Amazon that is designated for puppies. It's a puppy cake mix in which you can use the cake mix to make some peanut butter cupcakes. She ended up loving them. Funny story, when I first gave them to her, I accidentally put them into her water bowl just because it was clear and it became instantly soggy and mushy, and she still decided to try to eat it anyways, and I was like, no, Dakota. So I took the bowl away, and then in a separate bowl, a dry bowl this time, I gave her the peanut butter cupcake and she ended up loving it. So I will leave a link to that down below so you guys can give it a try as well if you have any puppies or dogs at home. One of her favorite treats to eat is actually a bully stick. And for those of you who don't own a dog and don't know what a bully stick is, essentially it is a bull pizzle or bull penis, and apparently dogs go crazy over it. I don't know why. To me the smell is horrendous, and the funny story is most of the time, with the exception of right now, she'll be on my lap and chewing whatever she's chewing on. And when she first gets a new bully stick and sits on my lap, that odor just, it smells so horrible. And I'm like, Dakota, get off of me. And she just won't get off of me. Right, Dakota? Some of the food that we've been feeding her include a mixture of both dry and wet food. The dry food contains a lot of benefits and a lot of nutrients that these puppies need to grow. And the wet food just helps give it a moist texture, which is more suitable for their digestion. Right now, we are currently using the Blue Buffalo brand food. We're using the puppy formula for both the wet and the dry food. When you pick up the bowl just to fill with water or with food, she gets ecstatic. She jumps up and down. She won't even sit. Like, she always sits whenever you say sit, and she won't even sit. Like, that's how excited she is. She'll like get on her little legs and like try to see how much food you're pouring in and what you're pouring in. These flies are bad. Oh, why are there so many flies, Dakota? Why? Some of Dakota's favorite toys include the toys from the brand called Bark. I first discovered these at Target when I bought her this little squirrel toy that had a squeaky toy in the middle of it. Every time she's busy playing or eating, I'll squeak it and her attention immediately shifts to the squirrel. We recently tried a subscription to BarkBox on their website. Every month you get a box of toys and treats that are, what's the word I'm looking for? Yeah, so every month you get a box that is filled with treats and toys that is theme related. So this month the theme was Vikings. So she got a bunch of toys and treats that were Viking theme related. And it was so funny because when we first got the package, she was absolutely filled with joy. She was ecstatic. It's like she knew the box was for her. I left it on top of the kitchen counter, and here's some video footage of how excited she got when the box came. It's like she could almost smell through the box and know that there were toys and treats just for her. This girl's so spoiled. Besides that, we have been giving her some frozen toys like her rope toys. She actually likes to steal a bunch of our clothes whenever she goes into the bedroom. She'll just go into the closet, she'll take a sock or a shirt, and when I say, give me that, Dakota, then she'll just like run across the bedroom, across the hallway, and hide under the table while chewing on whatever she's chewing on. And oh my goodness, this girl has ruined literally like 3 pairs of my jeans, a bunch of my shirts, and I try to keep everything like out of her sight, and I'll leave the closet door closed. But somehow this girl is very smart. When we first got her, oh my gosh, nobody ever told me that puppies bite like that. Like, I figured she would be teething because she has the puppy teeth still, but man, oh man, she left scars on my hands, my legs, my feet, my arms, even my stomach. She bit my stomach and my back a few times even. We also had to find ways to discipline her so that she doesn't bite us. I mean, she has a variety, and I mean over 20 toys that she could be chewing on, but she chose to chew. But during the first few weeks, she wanted to chew on humans for some reason really bad. So one thing that we found was that saying ouch just made her a little bit more aggressive, and she wanted to bite more because she thought that we were playing with her. So we figured out that she loves attention. She loves being around us, around other people. So removing ourselves from the situation and just barricading ourselves in a room for maybe 30 seconds or so whenever she started to bite was an effective training method to reduce her biting. And now she barely bites us actually, maybe once a day, maybe once every 2 or 3 days if that, when in reality it used to be once every 5 minutes. So she's been doing a lot better at that as well. If you guys have any puppies that have been teething a lot, maybe try removing yourself for a little bit of time, because you're removing yourself from that playful situation and they want to continue to play. So if you keep removing yourself, they'll eventually correlate you not giving them attention with their biting. In regards to treats and training, she is going to a training course every Sunday at PetSmart. The trainer there is fantastic. She has been learning some of her most basic commands such as sit, lay, and stay. You still have to consistently practice those commands, but she is really smart and she's getting the hang of them really fast. Dakota, sit. Good girl. Lay down. Sit. Down. Good girl. Look at how good she is. For potty training, she's actually been doing really well. So the first week she pooped and peed in her crate quite often. After that first week, she stopped. And recently she's been going outside almost every time. I would say that she's probably had 1 or 2 accidents in the last 2 weeks, which is really good for someone that for a puppy that we've only had for like a month. Having a puppy is actually a lot more harder than we originally planned. We knew it was similar to having a kid, but we've never had a kid. So we really had no clue that there would be a lot of sacrifices in mind. Dakota wakes up at 5:28 every morning. She's like an alarm clock. So even on the weekends when we don't work or on holidays, she'll wake us up at 5:28 in the morning. So that's one sacrifice, and just not being able to go out as far or out as much because we want to make sure that we don't leave her in a crate for too long. But those are just a few sacrifices, but I think that those sacrifices are worth it, and she's a part of the family now. If you guys want to know anything else, just leave a comment or question down below in the comment section and I will answer your questions. Dakota, are you ready to say bye? Like I said, she's a foodie. She's been busy eating one of these little bully sticks. Well, thank you guys so much for joining me once again on my channel. I know this was something a little bit different, but I wanted to share a new member of our family with you guys. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. If you have any other facts that you want to share with me, just leave a comment down below. Don't forget to subscribe because I will be back with uploading new videos very shortly. My kitchen was under construction for the last few weeks because there was a leak coming from above the kitchen ceiling. So now I'm back in the kitchen baking again, and I have so many ideas and incredible videos coming to you guys. So make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you're in the loop. And I will see you guys in the next video.